He's confident in what he sticks by. He knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Right.
So like when they give him shit tests, he's got a whole bunch of fucking material to back it up. That's the great thing about this guy right here, man. Is like he knows his fucking shit.
What'll happen is, let's imagine you're in a room, right? You're in a room with like 5 other people, and if you believe what you believe and you can convey it better than them, then they will buy your shit, whatever you're selling. Because the stronger frame will eat the weaker frame.
Right.
Any argument is basically caused by your ego versus their ego. They're each defending their individual perceptions of their reality. If you have like a Republican versus a Democrat, right? He has his version of the truth, this guy's version of the truth. But in truth, all truths are just partial truths, and partial truths change over time. So this guy believes this guy believes this. They start an argument just because of their social programming. When in actuality, we're just a bundle of
who's got the most money?
Good DNA and bad DNA, which is supposed to be
the one that can't be
survived and replicated. So you get into these fights, and it's really all about ethics, the way the guy's been raised. It's all really irrelevant. You might start with your approach anxiety. Again, you do nothing, and your anxiety is going to increase. Now, if you feel the fear and you do it anyway, you move into A1 and you open it. Hey guys, did you see the fight outside? She rejects me. Again, my courage is going up, and she rejects me, that's fine. I repeat, I go back to A1. This set's out, gone. I'm at this set. Hey guys, I need a female opinion. Boom. She's like, she hooks the set. She took the bait right there. And she starts saying, you know what? I had a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. Boom, she took it. I can move into A2, which will move into A3. If I fail here, I go back to A1. Now I can get stuck in this positive cycle and start advancing, right? Once you can get into this cycle, you can start winning. But if you stay in this cycle of, fuck, I'm going to freeze up, I can't talk to her, but then like you might argue, you'll be like, well, she wouldn't want me because I only make $30,000 a year, making some kind of justification for yourself why she wouldn't talk to you, which is where we come into the restructuring limiting beliefs, where I say, well, there's some guy before that's had a Volkswagen Bug and only makes $30,000. He got laid, right? So it has nothing to do with that. It's something inside yourself. So in the end, all you can do is make the assertive decision to build courage for yourself and go in. Even if she says no, she says, fuck off, get out of my face, your confidence level is going to increase, right? Because you went in, balls out. And in the end, if she did say yes and she accepted your approach, your confidence goes up anyway. So this is a win-win situation. The other two, you just come back into the cycle. Lay down at night and you try to sleep, and you sit there worrying about what happened during the day or worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, thinking about something in the past, and you're regretting something that happened yesterday, or you're in the future worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow. You have zero control over what's going on at those points, right? Because you're actually here in the present. You're laying down there at night trying to sleep. You have 100% control over what's happening in the present, but zero in the past and the future. And the more you regret things in the past, the more you lead into revenge, which goes to aggression, which gives you more stress, and you end up in this cycle. Just forget about the rest of the bullshit that's going on and focus on the task. Makes them agree. Or they're like, I want it to be this way. And they're fighting it. They're saying, well, I should be able to walk into a club and have 10 women on me. But the problem is that in reality it doesn't happen like that. So it's like the only thing that you can really do is accept that it's not that way, and the fact I'm going to have to display some kind of value to these women to attract them in. So I can either sit there and fight it and fight it and fight it and just get pissed off and like burn emotional energy, creating more stress.
That's where I feel like Scott went, dude.
Scott, yeah, good example. The guy's in a real like negative mindset, right?
Right.
Where he's just saying, we're saying like, go try this technique. If you've been doing what you've been doing your whole life, you're going to get the same results. So we're going to say, do you want to keep hitting your head against the wall? Or do you want to try something new and maybe change the results, change your future, change your life? And he's like, well, I want it to be this way. It shouldn't have to do that. And he's going to keep beating his head against the wall. And if you know the cycle in your head, if it's stuck on your autonomic nervous system, you become unconsciously competent of how I'm going to handle every issue in my life, then you start always moving this route. Boom. And if you start moving this route and ignoring these, you start moving in a much more positive direction, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? Fuck, I lost my job. I pop a hole in the wall. I didn't really help the situation,
Damn it.
right? Yes. And I'm gonna fall back in this aggressive, negative anger cycle. They see like this woman as this sun, right? Like a giant beam of light, and they want to like say like, this girl is absolutely perfect. She's a perfect 10. She must have everything perfect in her life. Fuck, I want to talk to her. In reality, you're gonna find out that some people are mostly light, some people are mostly dark, but they all have a little bit of both. Everyone has a little bit of light, a little bit of dark. If I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, she's not perfect, but she's not all bad. And if you come in with this paradigm instead of this, imagine the difference in the way that you talk to her. Go in and just talk to her like a human being, just a person. I'm going to develop a lot more rapport and trust with her because she's going to feel like, this guy's not trying to get something out of me. He's not like idolizing me. He's not putting me on a pedestal. He's just treating me like another person.
Yeah.